Howdy, boys and girls. It's time for another Jeep Talk Show interview episode, and we've got Rachel. Rachel's back from last year. As I often joke, she didn't learn her lesson from last time. She's back. She's back here doing it again. And the cool thing is, we were just chatting before we started the interview, that this is their second annual BG 4x4 Fest. A BG is for Bowling Green, right?
Yep, it is.
Do you guys have any bowling in the event? Because that sounds like that would be the thing to do.
We have a bowling alley in town. You could do that the night before.
Oh, there you go. You should set up a sign with a bowling pin and
right.
bowling ball and pins, like Bowling Green
right.
Fest, 4x4 Fest. All right. So last year was the first year. Was it around this time? Is it basically the same month?
Weekend.
Yeah.
Yep. Same weekend. Yep.
Yeah.
First Saturday of October.
So you can go back and listen to that interview and find out some information about last year. Were there any significant changes this year? I mean, what happened last year? Did you have a good turnout? And
we had a great turnout. We had over 100 vehicles in our convoy or parade that went through town. We had them kind of stop at traffic lights last year. So this year we're changing that so we can all go together through town. All the lights will be green.
Oh, nice.
One thing that we had to update. And then we added a burnout pit. We added tractor rides for kids, kind of some more family friendly stuff. So we're going to have the mud pit again and the sled pull and the car show. So,
you didn't say hay ride, but we had a hay ride for our, what was the Halloween thing? You have a Halloween thing like at your elementary every year. It was a Halloween event. And that was one of the things, was a hay ride. You know, it's amazing any of us lived.
We were working on that, but it didn't come to fruition this year. So maybe for the third annual.
Well, everybody is so safety conscious now. I mean, you used to be able to ride in the back of a pickup when you were kids because it was so much fun. I guess that was an invitation to a Jeep, that open air feeling, where you could actually be in the back of a pickup. And then somebody would actually put hay in an old low trailer and get in there and drive real slow along the streets, and it was fun just being out there at night at the Halloween event. I really look forward to that Halloween event every year. So now that was at night. Yours is not at night, right? It's during the day only.
Yep, 10 to 5 during the day.
What kind of temperatures are you guys seeing there now?
Well, today it's 80.
That's not so bad when you're in Southeast Texas is 90. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, but it'll probably 60s that day. Hopefully that's what we're
now, obviously you're in Bowling Green, but tell the folks where that is. Cause I don't know either. I didn't look it up before we started. What area of the country is that in?
Northwest Ohio.
Oh, see, I was thinking like Carolinas or Virginia or something. So I'm glad I asked. Ohio. I've been to Ohio before.
Yep. We're just about 20 minutes south of Toledo, where the Jeep Fest is, which is kind of how it all started last year. So
what's the, you don't have to have a point, but what's the point of the BG 4x4 Fest? What are you trying to accomplish here? Is there a charity, or is there, what's going on?
Yes. So it's a nonprofit, and we, I work for the dealership and my family owns it. So we came together with the Visit BG, the tractor pullers, and the fairgrounds. And we all came together to come up with something to do similar to Jeep Fest. Originally, it was kind of going to be a hype event for Jeep Fest, and then decided to do a whole 4x4 Fest. But the reason we did it was because we all wanted to give back to our community. And in Northwest Ohio, you said you've been up this way, but it's a lot of cornfields. As far as you can see, cornfields, bean fields. So we're very agriculture heavy in this area. And then also another need is trade schools and tooling and stuff like that for the kids. So we are raising money for scholarships for agriculture and trade schools for the local Wood County residents. Mm-hmm.
Now, the other day, because this is our second attempt to doing an interview, I tried giving you a call to let you know that I wasn't going to be able to make the interview the other day, Tuesday, I believe. Maybe it wasn't. But anyway, I called and I called the dealership, which I was surprised because I'd never tried calling you before. And I forget, is it a Toyota dealership that you're at, or?
Yeah, we have Chevy, Toyota, Ford, Nissan, Honda, and Chrysler.
Okay. So do you guys carry Jeeps or is that, okay. So that'd be under the Chrysler umbrella.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Well, good. Now, is there any cost to the BG 4x4 Fest?
Not to come out and watch, but if you participate in any of the events, there's a small fee, which is helping raise that money for
Sure. And I'm sure
the.
there's a way that people can donate out
Oh,
there
yeah.
or online, right? And I didn't mention, you guys do have a website, bg4x4fest.com or bg4x4fest.com. And you can go there now, see information. And I think you already said, but it's Saturday, October the 4th is the day of the event.
Yep. And then we start the parade in the morning that goes right through downtown Bowling Green. And then we end up at our fairgrounds, which is where the rest of the events are.
Mm-hmm. Do you already have everybody set up for the parade? Who's going to be in the parade, or is that something people can still get involved in?
Yep. They can still sign up for that.
Is that
That's a fee of, $45, and it includes an event T-shirt and a goodie bag from all the vendors and some other local businesses.
very cool, and you get to run red lights if you go.
It'll be green,
but mine
yes.
sound better.
Right. Come run red lights with us, yeah.
It doesn't matter what the reality is; it's sucking them in and getting them involved. I want to run red lights. Yeah, let me in. So yeah, it's a very good, very good. And is there a cutoff date on that as far as when you can get in for the event?
Yeah, in order to make sure we can get the T-shirts and all of that, would probably about the week before September 30th, end of the month, we can make sure everything is set for that.
So did you get a head count or anything or an estimate about how many people you had last year?
Yeah, we estimated between 2,500 and 3,000 people.
Okay, so a pretty good one-on-one type event. So it's not like going to Toledo Jeep Fest or something where there's going to be tens of thousands of people out there wandering around. So you can a little easier on the senses, I think, when you have fewer people.
Yeah, there's enough room to spread out and do everything there. And we have all those different events that you can kind of go through the fairgrounds and, participate in them. And there's not long waiting lines. The mud pit, you can go through as much as you want. And, people had real fun with that and got all muddy. And
Mm-hmm.
that was great.
So do you have something on standby to yank people out of the mud?
Yes, Frank's Towing is on standby, and I think they only needed them a couple times last year.
Oh, good.
They're there just in case. Yep.
All right, I see here on the website, which is bgb4fest.com, that you guys are at. Is it Wood County Fairgrounds?
Yep.
And Bowling Green, Ohio. There's the state. I know where to find out the state now. Saturday, October 4th, 10 a.m. through 5 p.m. Just going over the same stuff we've already said, because it's funny when you say something and then people go, oh, and it piques their interest. Like somebody may have heard mud and go, oh, where was that again? So I just like to repeat it. So tell me about the events. We know that there's mud. What else? What other events are you going to have there?
Yep, we have the mud pit. We have a sled pull. So I don't know if you're familiar with the National Tractor Pull Championships.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that last year. Yeah.
Yep, that's where they pull the tractors through and the dirt right there. So we have that opportunity for people to bring their trucks out or any kind of vehicle. We're not trying to blow motors, but it's a fun thing to see how far you can go and have some prizes for that. And we're also doing a burnout pit to burn your tires. And then we have the park and shine to see all the different kinds of cars and the souped up cars and trucks and all that. So
tell me about the burnout pit. Is it just muddy and stuff? And you can get, because Jeeps don't really good about doing burnouts at stop signs and stuff.
Yeah, it's not muddy. It's just a concrete pit that you can burn your tires, and they have prizes for that. We partnered with Northwest Ohio Showdown for that, and that's something that they put on shows throughout the year for that. So we'll see how how it all works, but we've seen piles of the rubber that start piling. And
is this something new for this year, or did you do it last year as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's new.
And of course, I said Jeeps have a hard time getting started. I mean, people modify things and put larger engines and stuff, and it might be able to do burnouts on pavement like that. But this isn't limited to just Jeeps, is it?
Correct. All 4x4s.
Yep. What did you see a lot of? I mean, I'm sure you saw a lot of Jeeps last year, but what else did you see out there?
Yeah, mostly Jeeps, but we had a bunch of trucks, Silverados. Some people took side-by-sides or razors through the mud pit. But a lot of the car shows were the Jeeps, and same with the the convoy was Jeeps. There's some 4Runners, some Broncos, and pickups. So we really had a little bit of everything.
Well, it's nice that you have it open for everything. I mean, it doesn't say Jeep in the name of the event, so it's neat to have that. Would you say that the predominant amount of vehicles that you see out there are Jeeps, or at least for the parade?
Yeah, I would say at least half of them were probably Jeeps. Yeah.
Do you get any kind of old Jeeps, new Jeeps? Yes. Or is it the newer Jeeps only?
We had some old Jeeps also there. I don't know what the oldest one was, but there was all different years.
Yeah, you can usually tell which ones are the military ones because they look so different, so small. I mean, they always look like a golf cart to me because they're so tiny.
Yeah.
Well, they were small for a good reason. They had to ship those things overseas. So you never can have a war in your backyard, thankfully.
Right.
All right. So the Park and Shine, tell me about the Park and Shine. This is something that I would assume that you need to sign up for prior to the event. What kind of time frame? People love the Park and Shine. Sometimes it's just because they have good parking that way.
That's true. It's right up front and right inside the fairgrounds. So that's a good idea. It's $5 to participate in the Park and Shine. And then, like I said, it's right up front. When the community comes in to see the festival, they'll go right through that. And we have some prizes for that. Last year, we just did one prize, and it was like viewer's choice, and we had the community pick a favorite. But this year we're going to do a sponsor's choice, a viewer's choice, best car or best truck, best Jeep. I think we have 6 of them that we've picked out, and we've got some real cool trophies that have our logo and our acrylic with all the information on it. So we're excited for that.
So is this something like, can you do both? Can you do the convoy and do the Park and Shine? Because sometimes the logistics of getting everything set up preclude one or the other.
You can do any of it, all of it. The Park and Shine will be like in the morning. So if anybody wanted to like go to the mud pit afterwards, most people doing the Park and Shine don't want to get that muddy. But I mean, if they wanted to, they could, because they're
that would be one twisted individual, wouldn't it? Assuming that you went all the trouble cleaning everything up, and
you'd have to get way under there to get all that dirt off.
Yeah, I think people enjoy mud. They just don't do it because of the cleanup, and it is very extensive if you really clean it properly.
Yeah, but there, we had tons of people back there watching, and then some people bought Jeeps or 4x4s to just come and do that and run through there 100 times. And some parts were flying off that we had to like get out of the mud and all that. But it was such a fun time. And by the end, everybody was out there watching it, because it's kind of separated from more of the main part of our fairgrounds. It's more towards the back. So everybody kind of congregated back there around 5 o'clock and finished watching everybody go through the mud pit. And
a great spectator sport.
Some of the little kids played in the mud, and
I mean, it's a great spectator sport because you can watch somebody else throw parts and throw mud and clean up, and then worry about them cleaning up their own damn Jeep later. So, this is a family friendly event. Do you have any kid specific things going on, or is it just you get to play in the mud?
Yeah, that's at the end. We have bounce houses. We have a kiddie pedal pole. So there's different age categories for that, and they get trophies for the winner of that. We have kiddie drag racing. And we have some vendors that are for kids and activities like that. So the kids actually get to dress up like women for the drag races, or is it right.
Something different? I'm thinking.
Yes.
I'm thinking about the old Monty Python skit where they had Sunday was drag races, and they would all dress up like women and run up there and race. Yeah, not like that. All right. Well, I mean, good for the photo shoots.
Right.
Oh, and that's a good point. I guess this would be a good place to, if you like to take pictures, it would be a great place to go and take pictures of the event and post it up online. Are you guys on Instagram?
Yes. Yep. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok.
Do you do the hashtags? I still call it a pound me. Pound Jeep Talk Show. Are you guys using the BG 4x4 Fest for the hashtag? Yep. So you got to go out there, and then when you take pictures at the event, use that hashtag, and also add the hashtag Jeep Talk Show. So you get more eyeballs on those pictures.
Yeah.
All right. So, Park and Shine, we went through that. Mud Pit, we went through that. Who can be in the 4x4 sled pools, and who should be? I guess it's really anybody, but you guys, do you guys tune the sled based on what's pulling it, or is it just?
They're in classes based on the weight of the vehicle, and then we'll adjust the weight of the sled to that. So it's not necessarily a competition. It's more of a try the sled pull, see how your car does, have fun with it. We did have a Jeep pull last year. As long as you have a receiver trailer hitch, we can hook up and they can pull it.
Is it a 2-inch receiver, or I can't remember the other size, but there's a smaller one, but I think most Jeeps have the 2-inch receiver.
Yeah, I think last year we had enough, we had receivers for every size.
Oh, okay, good. So that's nice. At Trails Off Road, we didn't just create an app. You're exploring our passion. Every trail guide and every feature is built in-house by the same enthusiasts who love to off-road as much as you do. No one has trail information like Trails Off Road because no one else verifies every single trail with tires on the dirt. Find your perfect off-road adventure with the detailed trail guides filled with vehicle recommendations, obstacle photos, video advanced difficulty ratings, camping locations, and so much more. Just go to trailsoffroad.com right now, and when you subscribe, use JTS15 for a 15% discount. Help support the companies that help support the show you love, the Jeep Talk Show. So, just curious, for the Broncos, if a Bronco wants to do a sled pull, do you actually have anti-grav for the sled so they can actually pull the sled down a ways?
Yep.
See what I did there? Let's make it 0. Make the weight 0 for the Broncos.
All right.
Did you have Broncos out there last year?
Yes, we did.
You guys don't sell Broncos, or do you? Oh, you have a Ford, so I guess you do.
Yep.
How are the Broncos sales going? Are you still seeing a lot of sales for the Broncos?
Yeah, we sold quite a few during the summer. They'll probably slow down a little bit here in the winter.
Mm-hmm. So let me ask you about the bait and switch, and it's not really something you guys are doing, but Ford did, where they came out with what was the Bronco Sport?
Oh yeah,
that isn't a Bronco. I mean, it is technically.
Not like the big,
yeah, but it's not. Oh, I want a Bronco, and this is a good price. Yeah, wait a minute.
Yeah,
that was kind of rough. And I don't know. This is a technical question about Broncos. Broncos are known for their independent front wheel steering because things break usually when you're off road. So you can't turn both tires at the same time. They usually both point in. Has there been any kind of engineering fixes for that? Any upgrades, or is it still third party? Yeah, no, it's no problem. I thought there may have been something since you were at the dealership. You might have already run across that.
They might. I'm mostly at the Chevy store, so I don't.
Oh, good. I
don't know the answer yet.
I loved Chevy pickups. My first pickup was a Chevy pickup. I think it was a 1980 long wheelbase Chevy pickup, and I think it was a Scottsdale.
Okay.
Of course, that was back in the square bodies. And they were.
Don't you wish you still had that?
Oh my goodness! My first 4-wheel drive was an '83 short wheelbase Chevy. It was a piece of shit, but damn, it looked good.
All right.
I put 37-inch tires and a 4-inch lift on that thing.
Wow.
Yeah, that leaf springs front and rear, so it was kind of set up like a YJ. And that one was a lot of fun. Beautiful Jeep. I mean, not beautiful Jeep. Beautiful truck. And it was always fun. I think that the bottom of the door jamb hit me about mid-thigh. I'm about 6 foot. And I would have to use the steering wheel to pull myself up in there. Oh, it was so great.
That's
looking
awesome.
around, just riding up high above everybody else.
Right.
So
and we could use that in our convoy.
That, and it would be great for the mud bog too, because go out there and get in the mud without. Yeah, absolutely. So that'd be really cool. Do you get any old Chevys out there? Do you guys have any? I mean, that would be a great thing for you guys to have on the lot, not to sell.
Well, we don't have any,
but just to have one, especially for this event. So you need to talk to somebody, talk to somebody in the family and say, I want to buy a.
I know, I would. It's cool.
Get the dealership to buy it, and then you drive it. You guys buy it. I'll keep it at my house.
That's right. That's a plan.
Yeah. All right. So what else were we talking about here for the BG 4x4 Fest? BG4x4fest.com.
That's about it. Just a fun family friendly day with stuff for everybody to do and a free event for the community to come out to and,
Hmm.
see what the 4x4s can do, or, they're out having fun, and food trucks, all that kind of stuff too. Oh, we do
Oh,
have
good.
camping available. So if anybody wants to camp over the weekend, that's available too. And then we're doing a hype event the night before at our dealership, which has some 4x4 obstacles and car crushing and packet pickup and stuff like that.
Well, you got a really big thing going on. Has it significantly expanded from last year?
Yeah, it's steadily increasing now, and then uh, in Northwest Ohio, everybody kind of waits till the end to start registering, and
Oh,
we
yeah.
don't know how our weather's going to be or what what's going to go on. So, yeah, we expect it to continue. We've seen a lot more interaction on our socials and stuff like that. So,
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're having the second one, obviously the first one helped.
but, yeah.
Get the second one going. Is there anybody in the fam that said we don't want to do that? This is crap, and now they're having to eat their words?
Oh yeah, that's true. No, I don't think anybody realized how big it was going to be and how
Hmm.
much fun and how well it went the first year.
Hmm.
So we
Well,
gave 4 scholarships away, 2 for trades and 2 for agriculture,
oh, that's
just from
great.
so if we can continue this, the sky's the limit.
Hmm.
So
Well, it's great advertising too, because for people that didn't know about you or maybe had a cursory knowledge of the dealership, now that you guys are involved in this, it helps.
yeah.
It helps you guys. So, do you guys have vendors coming out? Is there going to be vendors at the thing, or are you guys the primary?
Yes. Yep, we have vendors. Last year we had 24, so we're hoping to be at least probably around 30, 35, something like that.
And see, and this is I'm mentioning this because this is a great time for vendors to get their name out too. It's a great
Yeah.
way for people in the community to know about what you're doing. What kind of
Yeah.
vendors do you have coming out?
We have it's called ducklet. So it's the ducks that go in the back of your trailer hitch and they light up. So we've got that one there. We have a camping vendor, Dana. We have a couple auto spa car wash places from town, which has what rough country, and some local vendors selling Jeep type stuff.
Mhm.
Outdoor Adventures was one of them. So,
When's the cutoff for being a vendor? How long can you go before you sign up for being a vendor?
we can make room. There's plenty of room out there. So we'd take them up until the event, really.
Mhm. Is there any power available if they wanted to set something up? They would have
Yep.
power.
Yep. Have power. We have it inside of a big pavilion, so that weather is not a factor.
Oh,
If
that's
it does rain
great. I'm
or
glad you
here
mentioned
it's
that.
very windy, we have everything. There's big garage doors on it, so if it's a nice day, last year we opened everything up, so it was still kind of part of the outdoors. But if it ends up being rainy or windy or anything like that, we can shut it or have
Mhm.
half open. We have a big RC crawler course in there, and that's for kids to do as well. And then they give away an RC crawler with that um, to anybody that paid the $5 to try it throughout the day. And so we
Mhm.
had a lot of kids do that and enjoy that part.
Oh yeah. Well, this is
Mhm.
good because I mean it gives everybody something to do, and 35 or so vendors means a lot of window shopping, even if you're not. And that's the way they get you. Is that
Right.
I'm just gonna walk around and look and go, oh crap, I got to have that. And often there's something that has a real good price on it, and you go, well, damn it, they got me, and then they make a purchase. So
Yep. Yep.
and it's good that it's inside. I'm glad you mentioned that because that's a way to get away from the weather, whether it's rainy or too hot, or a place to just cool off a little bit.
Right.
You mentioned the food trucks and stuff earlier, and that was the direction I'm going to go, I was going to go. What kind of food trucks? What kind of cuisine do you have out there?
We try to have a little bit of everything. We don't want to like double up. So we have lemonade, we have barbecue, we have like hamburgers, kettle corn,
Now,
roasted
I know what
nuts.
barbecue in Texas is, but I don't know about you people up in Ohio. Is this beef barbecue or pork?
I think they have both.
Okay, that's a good answer.
Pork, I think, is the majority of it.
So people can buy some barbecue. There's a lot of hand food, little snacky type food that you have there, and
Yep.
I'm sure lots of drinks. Is there a place?
Tamales, Mexican,
Oh yes.
Melon. Mr. Melon is a
Mhm.
so.
Is there, I mean, surely there's just standard water around there and bathrooms. Are the bathrooms
Yes.
indoors, outdoors, or yes?
Both. The fairgrounds has a few like indoor built-in bathrooms, but we'll also have porta potties throughout that don't so that's close to get to so you're not
Oh, yeah.
walking so far to get to one, but so we'll
Yeah.
have everything covered.
Well, I mean, you haven't been to an event till you've gone to a hot porta potty. I mean, that's just,
Or any porta potty.
oh, I know. I know. But I mean, I asked that because, some women and some men, they definitely don't want to go to a porta potty because of bugs or any kind of other things that you may run across and the smell. But when you got to go, you got to go. But indoors, that's nice. That's nice that there's indoor stuff. Lots of water for everybody, I would assume. That water fountains or something in the place. Because in my mind, because I haven't seen pictures, or if I had, it's been a while. It could just be an open field, and I want to make sure that people don't have that in mind. Same thing in mind. This is you have a facility. Right. There's indoors. There's all kinds of things. So it not only is it family friendly, it sounds like it's adult friendly as well.
Yeah, I think we've got it all covered. Not much popped up last year that we didn't have covered, so I think we're good to go again this year.
Oh, that had to have been so. Had you had any experience with setting stuff up like this before, or was last year the first time?
Not at this size, no.
Yeah, so I could well imagine you were really nervous about, did I cover everything?
Yeah. And like the fairgrounds and the tractor pullers, like they're on our committee that helps set everything up. So they had us pretty.
Oh, good.
Like, don't forget this, don't forget that. We have this, we have that. You need to call this, you need to call that. And so we had it all. They're used to that size, so we had everything covered. I think.
Well, and also too, there's a lot of things that people probably don't think about. You need to have some sort of emergency personnel. I'm sure some fire or another, because especially with these vehicles doing things, even the burnouts, you could have an issue with something overheating and a line popping on it and causing a fire. So you have to have all that. You have to have some medical stuff available to at least get people out of there and stabilize. So yeah, I can well imagine this is
trash cans and keeping the bathrooms clean. We have a cleaning company that's there all day, keeping that stuff clean and moving.
It's a large undertaking.
So
when did you guys start planning this? Was it the day after last year's event?
Much, yeah. we took a little break, so probably November we started, and then pretty much November.
Are there very many events? Maybe not for you guys that you guys put on, but there are very many events during the year at this facility.
They're working on getting more every year, but we have our fair out there, which is in the end of July, beginning of August, and then we have national tractor pulls in the middle of August, and then we have this, and then they have lots of like other shows out there that use the big pavilion, like gem shows or gun shows and bike swaps. But as far as using the whole facility like that, it's kind of us, the tractor pulls, and the 4x4 fest or and the fair.
Well, I'm sure as you guys do more of these, it's going to make it attractive for other companies, other businesses to do these, because people get used to it. You could start a trend there, and it's always fun to have things going on at there for the weekends. People are always looking for something to do. How close to the city is this? I mean, I'm thinking hotels and places to stay that maybe isn't camping.
Yeah, it's probably a mile and a half to downtown.
Oh, not bad at all. So, and I'm sure there's lots of places to stay, and probably lots of restaurants that you could go to if you were staying overnight.
Yep, both. We have a beautiful downtown with lots of restaurants and shopping, plenty of hotels. We're a college town, so we have lots of food and hotels. Good six hotels over there. So,
what kind of size town is Bowling Green?
About 15,000.
Okay, nice, smallish town. All right, so again, this is the BG, let me make sure I'm saying this right, BG 4x4 Fest, bg4x4fest.com, Wood County Fairgrounds, and you can actually get the actual address there at the website. Is on Saturday, October 4th, 10 a.m. through 5 p.m., and are you going to be out there, Rachel? Can people come up and say, hey, I saw you on the Jeep Talk show? And
Yep, perfect.
That's great. And we're in relationship to the fairground. Is the dealership pretty close by?
Yep, it's half a mile.
So if you didn't have a Jeep, you could go over there
can
on
come on the
Friday,
way.
buy a Jeep.
Yep, we got it.
You guys would probably do a free entry for the ride and the mud pit, right?
Sure
If you
will.
buy a Jeep, yeah.
Yep.
All right, you know how the kids love the social media. Where can we find the event? Maybe your dealership. Where can we find that information on the social media?
Yep, we have Facebook page, BG 4x4 Fest, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. So it's all out there on all of it.
And are there any images from last year's event? I mean, if they were going to the Instagram, they could scroll back and have get a kind of idea of the lay of the land. I mean, I know you have some pictures on the website, so that's another place to go. Oh, I see a poor Jeep with mud just in the air. The nose is going in. Oh, that's horrible.
It's so fun.
No, it is. It absolutely is. That out of control feeling, but boy, the cleanup.
Right.
Do you guys have like a hose or something? So if you wanted to hose the Jeep down a little bit, so there's not these mud trails leaving from the event?
Right. Yes. Before you leave the event or go back into the fairgrounds for the other events, there's a hose to wash off with.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's an event. When there's a hose, you know, you're at a good event.
Right.
Well, Rachel, thank you so much for being with us here this year. And I'm so sorry we had such a hard time getting connected up for this interview, but damn it, we did it.
We did it. Thank you.
All right. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're my friend. You're my new friend.